So from the earliest moments, I remember as a kid in the 80s, sitting in the family lounge, and things like James Bond would be on at Christmas, and I was transfixed about, this amazing secret agent with these gadgets and these amazing locations. And then, of course, Star Wars came out, and just been transfixed by this special effects and how they filmmakers bring these things to life. And then I started my journey into various types of genre when there was a film club at school, and some of the guys there introduced me to the earliest films of Martin Scorsese. And I remember being heavily influenced by those sort of films. And then going into the 90s, things like Tarantino, and then I was a huge fan of John Woo and some of the films from Hong Kong cinema. So throughout the years, I've always really got into different types of film and appreciating cinematography. And when we had the advent of surround sound on Nikon, Panasonic video recorders, so I've had a passion for watching films probably since the age of 14, 15 from secondary school. And I remember back in those days, there's a small group of guys at school, and they started a film club and started introducing various films I probably wouldn't have seen had I known about them at that time. And it was really just jumping in at the deep end, watching things which were deemed as, this is a really good film, this is great for cinema. And I remember earliest films probably watching things like Hong Kong cinema, The Killer, A Better Tomorrow, classic John Woo films. I loved action films, I loved the Bruce Lee films, and going to the cinema is wonderful. I mean, today, you need to watch things like Dune and Dune Part 2 on the big screen. And having enjoyed that cinematic content from the sort of 90s onwards, I really appreciated sound as a major player within a film. And when you had surround sound systems and DIY things that you could go and get and set things up at home, it just helped me enjoy classic films all over again, whether they were on VHS and then after that DVD. And of course, Blu-ray was a huge leap in terms of audiovisual experience at home, seeing things in high definition and the richness of the colors and particularly the sound effects. And that has become so much more sophisticated now that you can stream movies from the comfort of your home. At the pressing play and the film streams instantly, and the sound effects are incredible. And if you've got the system that reproduces what the filmmakers have made and what the re-recording mixers have worked tirelessly for so many hours, when you have a system that can replicate that and reproduce that the way that the director intended, the experience is magnificent. Now, when I first started off, I used to enjoy a lot of things on my own, particularly as a teenager and as a young adult. And when I got married and we had kids, this has become such a phenomenal part of family entertainment experience that, we have family nights, couples nights. My wife and I will enjoy watching stuff together. You almost begin to look for things as an excuse for that shared experience. Just like you might go to the theatre or go to the cinema with friends or as a couple or with other people just to talk about the film afterwards. It's become a real poignant part of family entertainment. And, I really look forward to entertaining family and friends and choosing things that we can all enjoy together. And so that's become really the ethos of Zebra Home Cinema. That's what it's all about. It's about bringing people together, enjoying their shared experiences again and again in the comfort of your home. So, when we're talking about audiovisual systems, everything is important and each element tells a story, where the script, the acting, the cinematography and the sound design, all of these come together to make a fabulous story. And often it's the little tricks and the nuances that are used to create and push that story to certain places where the viewer, if it was just based on the script or the acting or just the camera work, some of the subtleties may not come out without that sound. And in fact, it's not just bullets and explosions and things. Often it's the contrast between silence and high impact dynamic sound effects that really creates a lot of drama. I record a lot of podcasts with people in film production, and one of my favorite podcasts is with the sound designer Mark Mangini, who has won a few Oscars, most recently for Dune and Mad Max Fury Road. And he'll tell you, just like a lot of other people in post-production, people work in sound, how important it is for them to paint the picture using audio as a technique. Zebra Home Cinema is the celebration of sound and visuals with your family and friends. So pick the best people that you love the most in the whole wide world, sit down, enjoy movies, enjoy TV content, enjoy gaming, bring people together and just have tremendous fun.